Shalom Israel, the ISUPK under Commanding General YAHANNA presents the Big 5-0, the 50th annual Lord's Passover. Commanding General YAHANNA bought out the entire hotel. Lock in your hotel room now. For more info, contact Captain Zakar 718-673-5165. Call now to secure your room for the Passover. To get your rooms at a low rate, call Captain Zakar 718-673-5165. Friday, Hebrew Academy Trials. Saturday, the Passover. Sunday, Feast of Unleavened Bread. Let's all celebrate under one roof what the Most High did to the Egyptians.
Kill them all and done. Kill them all and done. Tall rifle all and done. While I paddle.
Let me tell you something. The Lord hates St. Patrick's Day. The Lord hates when black people and Hispanic people rock green all day. For what? What you rocking green for? Why don't you represent your culture? Why don't you represent your identity? You want to walk around and be like the white man today, huh? You want to worship his holidays today, huh? You want to listen, if I catch you out with that I'm Irish, kiss me too t-shirts on, I'm calling black people out today. I'm calling Hispanic people out today. You know what I'm saying? You want to take on the white man's God, right? You want to kiss white kings daily, right? Here's the problem. This place is so wicked. Actually, you know what? Let's get a white man in here because he successfully was able to get black people to become Irish today. How the hell you got a shamrock on your damn shirt and has nothing to do with your culture? You know what I'm saying? This is who you are on this side. You're part of the 12 tribes of Israel, man. You ain't no stinking Irish, man. You ain't no damn dirty Ireland. You ain't from no damn dirty Ireland. And the Irish hate black people. The Irish don't mess with you, man. You already know what it is. We're gonna call it out today, man. Let me get Amos 5:21. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Amos chapter 5, verse 21. I despise your feast days.
Let me tell you something. The Lord said he hates and he despises your feast days. He don't like your feast days. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. You want to do everything but what the Lord tells you to do. You want to celebrate Thanksgiving. You want to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. You want to celebrate Easter like a little homosexual running around chasing bunnies. What the hell's wrong with you, black man? What the hell is Easter and Easter eggs got to do with Christ? What does it got to do with our king? Go on, keep reading.
I despise your feast days.
Go ahead.
I will not smell in your solemn assembly.
All right, let me tell you something, man. He hates and despises your feast day. Here's your problem. Black people got a something called Stockholm Syndrome. You don't know what the Irish did to you. When it was time to go to war, you know what the Irish said to America? We ain't going to war, and they killed 10,000 black people. You want to use this excuse that the Irish were indentured servants. Well, let me tell you something. Look around in Boston right now. They own Boston. And let me tell you something. You was actually slaves. You was in chains. You didn't have a choice. There was no 7-year period where you gonna work for someone and you be free. You was in chains, you was in shackles, and you've been destroyed since then. Now you want to join this place? Now you want to join these damn Irish people? Let me tell you something. You're wicked as hell in this place, black man. And you need to come into the school so we can teach you how to be men again. So we can teach you to put on your culture. Put on your cover. Give me Isaiah 30:1. You know what I'm saying? You walking around looking like some damn leprechauns with all this superstition. Let me tell you something, that's the problem with the Christian church. The Christian church is all about superstition. They're all about good luck and good luck charms and doing all this crap in America for no damn reason. The Lord hates this stuff, man. The Lord hates the fact that you wearing green today. You ain't a black man today. You an Irishman today, man. And guess what? You don't got the same rights as Irishmen do. When you go get a job, you the last one hired and the first one fired. You ain't even in the same position as the Irish today, man. Look at the Boston Celtics, man. You know what I'm saying? You got brothers up there in the NBA that won't stand up for what's right. You know what I'm saying? They're covering in some stinking Irish. Go ahead, man.
I'll stand up for
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children.
Let me tell you something. The Bible says, woe to the rebellious children. If you're rocking green today and you got shamrock earrings and green fingernails and you're drinking a green beer today, woe to the rebellious children. You're rebellious in the sight of the Lord. The Lord don't want you worshiping their holidays, because the more you worship the white man's holiday, the more you fuel their economy. The richer they get. Black man, let's cut off St. Patty's Day. Let's not put no money in their pool anymore. You know what I'm saying? Let's cut off Christmas. Let's cut off the white man's holidays. Because the white man's holidays is the reason why you destroyed today. The white man's holidays is the reason why you can't, you know what I'm saying? Give me that real quick.
Woe to the rebellious children.
It says woe to the rebellious children, meaning destruction to the rebellious children. I know you're going to go into some gay Irish parade tomorrow, and you're going to walk around with a group of people that put you in slavery. Their ancestors put you in slavery, but you're gonna walk around thinking it's all kumbaya. You wanna walk around wearing green and act like a little leprechaun today, right? Well, let's find out what the Lord says.
Saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me. And that
I'll tell you something, the counsel that you're taking is not of the Lord. The Lord don't recognize you right now. The Lord don't recognize you in the kufi trying to represent an Arab's religion. The Lord don't recognize you in the Christian church kissing the white Jesus. You're growing up and kissing the white Jesus your whole life. You know what I'm saying? When Jesus was a black man in the Bible. Jesus is not white. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord.
Saying who?
Saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me. That take counsel, but not of me. And that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit.
Listen, your covering is not of the Lord's spirit, man. If you walk in green today, man, shame on you, black man. Shame on you for rocking, listen, the white man, this is his day. Let him enjoy his day. Peaceably walk by him and worry about the Lord's holy days. Worry about the Lord's holy days. Don't worry about the white man's holidays. Let the white man have his fun. This is his kingdom. Let him enjoy his kingdom. This ain't our place to rest, black man. Right here is not our place to rest. Right here is where they whipped your back, where they raped your children, where they raped your men. Right here is where they put you in chains for 40 years. Now you want to parade around like a people that's not even your people. It makes no goddamn sense. Come back to who you are. The Bible is a black man's book. It has nothing to do with white people. It has nothing to do with Asian people. It has something to do with us, the children of Israel, the so-called Puerto Ricans, the so-called Haitians, the so-called Dominicans. Those are the children of the Lord. No, not some goddamn Irish. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Not some damn Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise ain't no children of the Lord, man. We the children of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? We out here, we proclaiming this for black people. Look at y'all waiting in line. Why the hell y'all waiting in line? For some good luck? Listen, that's a Christian mentality. The Christianity is all about superstition and good luck. They're gonna take a little towel, a little rag, a little wish rag, and they're gonna go and think that their luck, they're thinking that they can get some luck in the Christian church. Well, here's what's gonna happen when you end up in that Christian church. Your child's gonna get molested. Right. You know what I'm saying? Your sons are gonna grow up homosexuals. Right. You know what I'm saying? All that superstition, all that spooky stuff y'all like to do. Cut that out, black man. Cut that out. You know what I'm saying? Should've never fed you behind Lucky Charms when you was a child, man. Got you all twisted walking around thinking you Irish today. Right. That's a goddamn shame. You know what? Give me Proverbs 13 and 20. You need to walk in the counsel of wise men. See these men over here? Come behind this line right here. If you're on the other side of the fence, the Lord is against you. You come into the school so we can teach you that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. The white man is the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of. Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 13, verse 20. He that walketh with wise men.
He that walketh with who?
Wise men.
Men in the UPK.
Wise men.
Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
Wise men.
Men of the Lord.
Wise men shall be wise.
Shall be what?
Wise.
Let me tell you something. When you walk with wise men, you're going to be wise, man. You keep coming up against the Lord got something for you. The Lord, listen, the white man painted a picture of the Lord, made him look like a homosexual with blonde hair and blue eyes. That's not Jesus Christ. I hate to burst your bubble, black man, but that's not Jesus Christ. You know who Jesus Christ is? Jesus Christ was a serious man, an austere man, a revolutionary, and he's coming back for his brothers. He's coming back to destroy this place. The Jesus Christ that you painted, the little fairy tales that the white man likes to paint, a man and a woman naked in the garden, and a snake is talking to the people. That's a fairy tale right there. Y'all don't understand this book. The Bible is a book of war. And right now, we're in a state of war. We're in a state of emergency, black man. We're in a state of emergency, Hispanic man. And we got to get out of there, man. We got to call on the Lord. And we got to do what he tells us to do. Not what the white man tells us to do. The white man's a snake. His words are so smooth, he got y'all deceived today, rocking green. Listen, I better not see y'all walk by me with green today, man. Let the white man represent. Let the white man rep his culture. Give me that real quick.
God bless you, brother. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise.
When you walk with the UPK, you're going to be wise, man. When you follow these men behind here, you're going to be wise. Because you know what? We fear the Lord. We do what he tells us to do. She said his sheep hear his voice. We the sheep that hear his voice. I don't see nowhere in the Bible where it talks about rocking shamrocks and green today. Where does it talk about that? Huh? We're going to give you the history behind that in about a hot sec. Go ahead.
But a companion of fools shall be destroyed.
Let me tell you something. You walking around with the white man celebrating his holiday, you a companion of fools. And guess what the Lord said? What did the Lord say?
But a companion of fools shall be destroyed.
Let me tell you something, black man. I better not see you in that Irish parade tomorrow. You know, you remember the busing system in the 70s, right? When black men tried to enter Irish schools, they wouldn't let them enter them schools. They were throwing rocks at them, right? You don't remember that history, do you? Now you want to walk around rocking their culture when they've been beating you up since the 50s. Since the 60s, since the 70s, when you try to enter their school through the busing system. Y'all don't remember that's history, right? Y'all don't remember Southie back in the days. Black men couldn't walk through Southie back then. They were beating up black men and Hispanic men all day in Southie. But y'all want to be Irish today, right? Y'all are some fools, man. Give me that one more time.
For the wages of sin is death.
Listen, the wages of celebrating St. Patrick's Day is what?
Death.
The wages of putting on a Celtics jersey today is what?
Death.
The wages of sin is death, man. Here's the problem. It's because of the Christian church y'all so confused. The Christian church told you, the Christian church told you that the God hates the sin but loves the sinner. Let me tell you something. God hates the sin and the sinner. You know what I'm saying? He don't want no business with a man that's over here selling drugs to his people. He don't want no business with a man that don't even know that celebrating St. Patrick's Day is a wicked holiday. You know what I'm saying? It goes against the Lord and everything that the Lord has put in place for his people. Go ahead.
For the wages of sin is death.
For the wages of what?
Sin is death.
Give me Ecclesiasticus 15 and 20, man. The Lord ain't give you no license to sin, man. He didn't give you a license to sin. He gave you instructions, and you ought to take those instructions with fear and trembling. You over here being viewed up. You over here being viewed up by this white man's holiday. Now he's just gonna be even more rich. He can sell more product. The beer industry's going up. All these white businesses are gonna make a lot of money in the next 2 days because black people decided to be Irish today. Black people decided to wear a I'm Irish, kiss me too t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Oh, go, give me that.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 15 verse 20. He hath commanded no man to do wickedly. Neither hath he given any man license to sin.
The Lord didn't command you to do wickedly, man. The Lord didn't command you to go out here and do all this baloney, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The Lord didn't give you no license to sin, man. And if you in that line over there, man, you made your own license to sin, and the Lord's gonna deal with you, man. The Lord's gonna deal with you for every time you celebrate, every time you carve a turkey on Thanksgiving. The Lord's gonna deal with you. Let me tell you something. The grounds that we walk on are the grounds of the Native Indians. Their dead bodies are under these streets right here. You know what I'm saying? And you want to walk around, and celebrate their holidays. Their holidays has to do with your demise. Their holidays has to do with your destruction. Because the white man, he only knows wickedness. He only knows. Listen, you can't take something crooked and make it straight, man. Once it's crooked, it's crooked. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And you want to be a criminal just like him. You know what I'm saying? You want to revel just like the white man. Go Go ahead. And it's a shame to teach your kids another nation's culture. Why don't you teach your kids that the white man was the one that put our parents in slavery? The white man was the one that's killing us in the streets. The white man was the one that put us in chains. You won't teach them that though, right? You won't teach them that, right? Go ahead. When you say, hey, why don't you find out what your culture is, black man? Why don't you find out what your culture is, Hispanic man? You're over here, you know what I'm saying, celebrating someone else's culture. Every nation got you celebrating their culture. You got Russell Simmons over here, he want to be a Buddha. You know what I'm saying? You got all these, you know what I'm saying? You got all these celebrities coming out here wanting to, play their role so they can teach, so they can manipulate your mind. You know what I'm saying? You want to parade around with the covering of white Jesus. You want to parade around with a kufi on your head like you some damn Muslim, like you an Arab man. You know what I'm saying? And you claim to be African, right? You claim to be African too, I bet. Right? When Africans cut the clitoris of their daughters, man, are you an African then? Right? Are you an African then? Let me know if you let me know. Go ahead, give me that.
Ecclesiastes chapter 15, verse 20. He has commanded no man to do wickedly.
He never commanded you to do wickedly, man. He never commanded you to be Irish today. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got a choice. You part of this right here. This is your lineage. This is your culture. You part of the 12 tribes of Israel, man. You royalty in this place, man. But you parading around like you a servant. You ain't a servant, man. You a prince and you're a prince and a princess of the Lord, man. You a royal family, man. Don't be celebrating no damn devil's holiday. Go ahead.
He has commanded no man to do wickedly, neither has he given any man license to
Nobody tell you cry. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you a black man like me. And it's worth something.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, sold packs. I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good ship. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain. Something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged sword.